Welcome and good morning. Thank you for joining me again on another instalment. Where are we off to today? Well, today I'm on the N234 at the moment between Mortagua and Luso/Mielhada. I'm heading west. Yes, today we are going to the seaside. We're going there for a particular reason. It's one of the first places that Shelley and me fell in love with. It's a village or a small town, or it's actually the Praia, so it's Quiaios is the name of the place. Quiaios, Praia de Quiaios, it's a lovely beachside town next to another little village called Montemor-o-Velho. Now, beautiful beaches there. What sits behind it is a lovely little mountain called Boa-Viagem. Yes, that sounds like good journey, and that's exactly what it means, Boa-Viagem. So that sits behind. And what's great is since we first went to this place, the city next door, which is a very vibrant coastal city, fantastic place. By the way, look at this building on the left here. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely majestic. We're both falling in love with that. Needs a bit of work. Anyway, we are yes, these two places. So the city next door is called Figueira da Foz, and it's a lovely coastal city. Got a lot going on there. Very pretty to look at. Got big docks as well, really interesting place. We've spent quite a bit of time there, and that's kind of our go-to coastal city outside of your normals, you know, your Portos and your Lisbons, etc. Really, really nice. And so what was great is they opened up this coastal road, which had been closed for some time, between Quiaios and Figueira da Foz. There's actually a small township on the edge of Figueira, which is called Buacos. It links between there and Montemor and Praia de Quiaios. And it means the journey now takes about 5-10 minutes, whereas before it used to take, you had to go round the mountain to get there, up, over, round, and it used to take about 30 to 40 minutes. So it's really cut it down, and it's a beautiful little drive as well. So we're going to go there. Now, there's also a really nice point. I've not really ever spent much time looking at it, but there's a really quite a magnificent looking lighthouse we're going to take a look at between those two places as well. So let's get on a journey. I don't know how much we're going to see along the way, because once we get past Mielhada, it's not that interesting. We might do a little stop at somewhere on the way which is interesting. It's actually a castle. There's also, I'm a photographer and I'm interested in some wildlife photography. There's a bird hide place on the way, which is near where this castle is, which is Montemor-o-Velho. And the castle is atop a hill and looks absolutely magnificent. So we'll see if we can get a little bit of that. I'm not sure what we've got on the road on the way, what's interesting. We'll have a look and see whether there's anything worth recording. If not, then as we get nearer, we'll probably start recording then. But yeah, let's see how things go. Enjoy the ride. Montemor-o-Velho, Castello. We're going to have a wander. I'm pretty sure it is free. Yeah. So, if I remember correctly from last time I came here, let's get a very, very quick look. Oh yeah, that's it. Wow, look at that. So lovely gardens along here, and then it opens out into a big courtyard, and there's a church at the top. It's the church, which is absolutely lovely little thing. Obviously very, very old. I think we might be able to have a quick look inside. Oh yeah, there's a font. And these stone pillars really are quite wonderful. And it's just a few windows letting in the light. But wow. Then we have the altar. That very beautiful. Wood panel ceiling. And one thing I'm going to say about tourist sites in Portugal is we're right at the height of summer at the moment. So we're in the middle of the school holidays, and you can come to an amazing place like this. And lovely church bells there. There's hardly anyone here. And I know last week I went to Passaco and there were loads of people there. There was one coach there. So there were 30, 40 people. It was busy, but not like in the UK. You go to any location, anything as spectacular as this, on any day of the week during the high season, it would be absolutely mobbed. So it is wonderful to come to a place like this and just be able to enjoy it, wander around without feeling like you're fighting the crowds. And I noticed that a lot in Portugal. I'm sure there are places, obviously if you go to Porto and Lisbon, then there are a lot more people, but out here, central Portugal, etc., no, much different. So we're off the ramparts now. What I also love about the Portuguese, and I'm going to be a little bit careful, because I've got a helmet in one hand, a camera in the other, I've got boots on, the floor is unsteady. But one thing is health and safety. Nah, what do you want to worry about that for? This walkway is probably less than a metre across, maybe, about 90 centimetres. There is nothing. The drop is a good 3 or 4 metres down. So you might not die, but it's certainly going to smart a little when you land on the hard grass down below. So there we have it. Well worth a visit. You don't have to come on a motorcycle. Just makes it more fun. But well worth a visit. Montemor-o-Velho, which is between Coimbra and Figueira da Foz, central Portugal. So kind of almost midway between Porto and Lisbon, probably a little bit further north. But well worth a visit, especially if you like your castles. So much to see in this region, it's off the chart.
So anyway, let's head on to, we're going to go to the bird watching place, just have a quick look at that and see what that's about, because I've not looked before. Let's get straight there. Yeah, let's go. So we did see this place once before, and I don't think it was ready, or they were doing repairs. But anyway, we saw an article about this. It's under the castle is just over there that we just visited. But these boardwalks are set up along here, and then over to my left, and I'll show you in a moment, there's just massive reeds, and there's waterways and ponds and lakes and rivers and what have you. Where obviously there is an absolute massive amount of bird life. So being a photographer and recently having taken up wildlife photography, I thought, do you know what? I need to have a little look. I need to see what the hides are like, and could I come along here with my camera and get some great footage? But what a place just to visit. If you like bird watching, wildlife, what a fantastic place to come. So I think I need to do a bit of research on this. I've come up the stairs to this hide viewpoint, and the door is locked. Okay, so I have just found out, I've looked at the sign, always good to read the information, but hides 2 and 4, there are 4 in total, are basically special access, so authorised people, ICNF, so this is, I don't know, bird people, I'm not even sure what these groups are, and also people from the Municipio de Montemor-o-Velho, so the locals, when they want to bring people down, 2 and 4, 1 and 3 you can go to and go and have a look. So I'm going to have a look because 1 is quite close, I think. We'll go and see, but I think there's going to be people in there because there's quite a few other cars here. So I don't want to disturb anyone with what they're doing at the moment. But yeah, amazing. I'll put the links in so that you can come and visit this place because, well, it is really quite stunning and it's all free. Fantastic.
Okay, that's it. We're now heading to Figueira de Foz. Let's go.
Okay, just a quick stop. This is before we do the coastal road. I'm going to show you a couple of bits here. It's the Farol do Cabo Mondego. There she is. I've always loved this lighthouse every time I go past it. It just looks majestic. I don't believe it's open to the public. Not really sure. So I'll just have a quick look at it. I don't know, it's one of those things, it's like I always wanted to live in a lighthouse. Maybe, I'm not sure. But anyway, Ministry of Defence National, Maritime National. But there we go, absolutely majestic. I don't make things like that anymore. Anyway, and over here, you'll see, so there's an old quarry over there, but you'll see just down there, that's the coast road which goes all around. So that's one that opened, I don't know, last year, year before. Yeah, just absolutely lovely little coast road, quite short, but we're going to go on that now to Praia de Quiaios and Montemor-o-Velho. Let's go. The bike's looking majestic, loves a bit of off-road. Let's go. So here we are, Praia de Quiaios, having come over the mountain, the coastal road, mountain pass, coastal road, the newly open coastal road. We're now here in Praia de Quiaios, and I'm just gonna show you that this is one of the loveliest beaches we've been to. We've recommended it to some friends as well, and they came here once, and now they bring all their visitors, anyone that comes to see them, they bring them all here because it is such a lovely beach. Very long, expansive beach. There's camper van places here. We've used that before. And it has a boardwalk which goes all the way along, goes for quite some distance. But I just want to give you a sense of what the beach looks like here. And this is one of the reasons we wanted to, or considered moving here. But you can't get a lot of house for your money here. That's the problem, because it's on the coast, the Atlantic coast, the Silver Coast. So yeah, you've got to give some stuff up. Now I'm just going to turn the camera around because the mountain, if you like, over there, that's Boa Viajam. Here's the boardwalks, which, as I say, go all the way on for a long way that way, and the same that way, Montemor-o-Velho, all the way to the end. And then as we come round here, we have the beach. And amazing, it's not actually that warm today, but it's quite good to see. Quite a lot of people still using the beach. They're probably on the summer holidays and making the most of it. It's a nice day to be on the beach, to be honest. Now, it's not a swimming beach, as you can probably tell, because the waves can get a little bit tasty. But this beach is so clean, beautiful sand, and it just goes on. If you head up that way, in that direction, it just goes on and on and on. And then here it will go to the edge of the mountain when the mountain meets the sea up that end. But yeah, you can literally go pretty much all the way to Aveiro in the north, which is probably, I don't know, 30, 40 kilometers away in that direction. It's pretty much beach all the way. There's so many places that you can visit. So great place to come, Praia de Quiaios. You're away from the hustle and bustle of Figueira da Foz and the beaches there, which are also fantastic. But here is much more of a beach experience. You've got lots of little eating places, supermarket, a few bars and things in the town here in Quiaios, Praia de Quiaios. There's a hotel here. It's a lovely little place. And if you're in a camper van, you can go there. And I'm pretty sure you could probably, if you had a tent, you could probably find somewhere to put that as well, although I've never tried that. But yeah, absolutely lovely place to come, well worth visit. Great place to come on the bike as well. Bring your swimmers and get down on the beach. That's what I say. Okay, so that about wraps it up for this week. But it was just a nice little ride out. I think the total for today it's probably going to be about 150, 170 kilometres all told. So we'll see. We'll see what it turns out at. But a nice little ride out. Probably about 4 or 5 hours with what I've done today, coming from central Mortágua area. I'd love to know any comments, any thoughts about any of the areas I've been to, or indeed in central Portugal, if you've got any suggestions for places to go to as well. That would be absolutely awesome. So do let me know. So yes, the usual, like, comment, subscribe, etc. But please do help me out. That's what I really need from people is help me get to that 1,000 subscribers in 10 weeks. That would be great. Okay, until next time, see you soon. Bye.